Very sorry about the issues there with this stream. Just trying to fix it up now. This should fix it up. And the stream should be good to go for the rest of the race. Just waiting on, well, do we need to wait? Nope, we don't. There we go. So there we go, back into the race. Sorry about that, guys. The stream should be running very, very smooth now. So in the meantime, the real Loveland set fastest lap, beautifully done. And we have back here, we've got the Ferrari. I was expecting to see Ferrari a bit more. Oh, and Kenzak is off the track. Let's take a look at Robson. 120.395 is his best lap so far. Can he get through this corner and make a better one? Nope, he's already at a 121, so it wasn't too shabby. But not good enough to hit the top 5. Let's take a look at, let's take a look at Kingly Sheep here, right at the back, driving for Red Bull. He's taking the racing line beautifully, I'll give him that. And he's going to set a 1:19.131. Not too shabby. Still not quite reaching his teammate up at the pole position there. But not too shabby of a lap at all. Okay, let's have a look at Will Frizzle. He's on a lap now. He still hasn't set any time along with Scotty F1, Hanko and Julieman. They all have not set their laps yet. They've got 10 minutes to go, so let's see what turns out. Will Frizzle here. Absolutely flying through these corners. Hopefully he doesn't make a mistake like he did and spin out. Yep, he's coming very fast through these. What's he going to set? Oh. And he sets the fastest lap of the race so far. Will Frizzle with a 1:16.895. Just beating Loveland. About half a second there. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant comeback from that first lap he set. Let's take a look at G. Rice here. Maybe he's trying to catch his teammate up a little bit there. Hopefully he manages to catch his teammate up a bit there. If not, who knows? He's looking pretty fast through Sector 2 here. Let's go to his pod view. Oh, and he's already spun it. And he's across the curve. He's definitely screwed this lap so far. Let's go have a look at the McLaren Scotty F1 here. I haven't seen Scotty F1 yet do a lap. He still hasn't set a lap, and he's going into the pits. Well, I don't blame him going into the pits. That's fair enough. So G. Bryce also heading to the pits with a spin. Nearly missed that, yeah. Let's go have a look at, well, Nemesis was on his outlap. We'll take a look at Nemesis. Hopefully he gains some speed around here and manages to get the speed up a little bit. And maybe regain his pole position, who knows. Hello Giles, welcome to the stream. Go on Nemesis, yeah, people are cheering him on. Let's see how he does this lap. Coming in nicely. He's looking nice. We're going to film his teammate in a minute. Hanko, also driving for Racing Point. Let's see how Nemesis does through this lap though first. He's looking pretty fast in my opinion. No mistakes quite yet. Let's not jinx that. And oh, a little bit of a mistake there. I have to support him with teammates, yeah. Of course you have to support your teammates, Hanko. Not too shabby. Could have kept the throttle going a little bit there through the turn. Nearly lost it there, I saw. Started to spin a little bit. He's going a bit slow, and okay, he's gave up and he's into the pits then. Hanko is on his outlap. Let's have a look at Hanko. Let's see how Hanko does on his outlap. Just getting a feel for the track. Hitting the apex nicely. Apexes are important, I will say. They're just a pain when you hit them wrong. There he is warming up the tyres. Can Hanko set a nice lap before the end of the race? Let's find out. Here he goes. Coming into the straight. There he goes. Flat out on the DRS. Coming into the turn very nicely. Not too aggressive of an exit. That's what we like to see. Very nice turn through there and beautiful exit. He's making this look quite easy. Hopefully he doesn't cut any corners or anything, and oh, he's lost it a little bit. He's keeping it going, he's keeping it going. That's the problem with curbs. You hit an apex and you hit it wrong. That's, oh, Nemesis has retired from the session, probably because maybe he's happy with that lap. I'm not sure. I think he's gave into that lap and maybe he's quite happy with that, where he is. So there's a yellow flag for Sector 1 and Sector 2. I do believe someone may have spun out. Unless that was the reason Nemesis is out the race. 111, 112. He's going to set a lap, perhaps not the fastest, but 118 puts him into P6 quite nicely. Good job on that. Quite a good lap. Let's take a look at, let's see, who could we take a look at? Let's have to take a look at Robson here in the Renault. We haven't had a look at the Renault yet, and there you go, same mistake. Into that. Clipping the curb and spinning it. That's gonna be quite a catcher during the race, I reckon. Ah, there. Leasing Mender onto the grass. Probably span out, I reckon. Robson's not looking too fast through these corners. He's not looking too slow either, but 114 coming onto the straight. It's not looking too promising. He hits a 119, gives him enough to put him into P11. We still have two people who haven't set a lap yet. We've got Scotty and Julian. Still no lap with 3 minutes to go, so I'm guessing they're not going to set a lap. Hanko, reversing into the pit lane. Naughty, naughty. Who else can we look at? Let's have a look at Giles here. Loveland sets another. Did Loveland set another fastest lap? I don't know. I don't remember Loveland being in first. I thought Frizzle had it. Yeah, Loveland seems to have set another fastest lap. I believe Will Frizzle is actually trying on his lap. Nope, he's going into the pits. So let's see, who else can we take a look at? Let's have a look at Robson again. Just see what Robson's up to. Perhaps going into the pits. Yeah, he slowed right down coming into this turn. Nope. Maybe he's going for another lap. Alright, on the DRS, flat out. He's on mediums at the minute. They're probably getting a bit of wear into them. Not the most fast I've seen so far. Quite sketchy through some corners. And he clips the curb but doesn't go flying quite as much. More or less hits the other apex quite nicely. Loveland has retired. I think Loveland is happy with that lap. I mean, there is a 1 minute to go, so... Jaffa Baboon, sorry I couldn't be here tonight guys, best of luck on the comms. Yep, best of luck to each team and every driver. I certainly think that one turn is going to change quite a lot of people's race, especially with the aggression that some of these drivers have. Yep, Robson low on the fuel but still trying on the lap. And he hits a 119, still P11, not anything better than he did before. Let's have a look at the Williams here. CJ Allen. Haven't watched a Williams yet. Oh, he spins it. He locks up. His medium tyres are probably getting quite a bit of wear into them now. And he's done with that. No more luck for him. Kingley Sheep. Kingley Sheep appears to be enjoying his clutch. Don't blame him. Let's have a look at Hanko here. Hanko in P7, not too shabby at all. Jill says 118.3 on hards is not bad from him. Not too shabby. Hards actually, 118. You're up there. 9th, P9. And especially on hards as well. Hards, they're not grippy at all. Here's Hanko. Past Kingley Sheep. Can he revive and make a good lap? DRS. And he hits a P5 117 just behind Kenzak's. Brilliant lap by Hanko there. I believe that's everyone, and right into the back of Robson. Don't think that's a bad lap at all. There's CJ going into the pit. And Kingley Sheep also entering the pit, and there we go. That is the end of qualifying. Lovely, lovely qualifying. So there we go, the real Loveland entering pole position for Red Bull Racing with a 116.345. Will Frizzle coming in for Ferrari with a 116, doing just over half a second gap to his pole position rival. And then we have Nemesis down in P3 for Racing Point on the softs as well. He's a good second behind Loveland. Not too shabby. Let's find out what the race brings us then. Currently just waiting for everyone to load in. Session is starting in 20 seconds. Everyone's probably getting a nice break before we enter the race. Here we go, 5 seconds to the race. Here we are, everyone on the grid. And it's away we go here at Hungary on the formation lap. See everyone here trying to get some heat into their tyres. They're going to need it, especially with all these long straights. The turns are not particularly brakey. They're going to need to get some heat into the brakes beforehand. They're going to need to. If they don't, there's a low chance there's going to be much grip for the tyres. So obviously, Scotty and Juliman didn't set laps, either of them. So they're going to be right at the back, which is probably going to affect their overall performance tonight. I can see here that the podium drivers are all using softs for this. I see a set of mediums on a Williams there. Coming up to the line again. And here we go, into the lap. And it's lights out, and away we go here in Hungary. Lovely start from Loveland, defending his back very nicely there. Scotty going up into 8th and back to 10th, down back into 11th. You can see here Loveland really getting some distance on Frizzle here. And we have a Williams just losing his back, I saw there. Loveland is really getting some distance on the Ferrari here. How does he come into the chicane? Right over the curb. Let's take a look at Will Frizzle here. Good second behind Loveland at his current minute. Not looking too shabby, and there's a racing point off the track there. Hanko onto the grass, and again he's losing it a little bit. Take a look at Scotty here. He's got up into P9 from P11, I believe he started in. He's on the hards. Loveland sets fastest lap, 124. Not too shabby here. Quite a clean and calm start for everyone. Let's take a look at the Williams here. You see you got a 5.6 for Williams so far. which isn't at all bad. And he's Hanko off the track again. He's really losing it today to aggression. And Nemesis has seemed to have overtaken Will Frizzle here. And they've gained about just over half a second on each other. See here, Nemesis still 2 seconds behind Loveland. Loveland really, really thriving in this track so far. Loveland is really getting some distance on everyone. So we've got G Bryce all the way down in 10th here. Oh, and he's hit the wall. Down into P13. Very unfortunate there. Julian takes P10 for Toro Rosso. Unlucky to G Bryce there. Not sure what happened, I didn't quite see, but he appeared to have hit the wall. Let's go back up towards the top of the pack, and Will Frizzle regains. Oh, wow. Nemesis down into 9th. What happened to Nemesis? Nemesis must have lost it there. Kingly Sheep up into 3rd for Red Bull. Could we be looking at a 1-2 finish for Red Bull today? You can see the Williams really, really chasing their prey here. I mean, they're side by side fighting each other, let alone the Red Bull in front. Loveland already nearly 3 seconds ahead. Kingly Sheep is going to have to really push to get up front. Oh, and Kenzax takes 3rd. Lovely, lovely overtake there. Let's get into the pod view. That corner hasn't really taken anyone out yet, I don't think. Nemesis into the pits. And the same with G Bryce. Obviously, they've both had quite a poor start here in Hungary. Still quite a bit of distance between Kenzax and Frizzle and Loveland. There's about 2 seconds between each of them. So we've got quite a close podium here. Got Kenzax's teammate Alan just here, right behind him, chasing his tail. And Kenzax sets a fastest lap. 121.285 on the mediums. Surely those mediums must be getting a bit worn now. Alan and CJ are really very similar in their driving style and their lap times. You can see they're really quite similar with each other, following the same racing lines, both on the same tyres, and they're both 3 and 4 here. Kingly Sheep obviously dropped back to 5th, P5 here, and having been in 3rd. CJ and Kenzax both overtaking him, and it looks like Hanko is on his tail here. Wow. The race got that bad. My Xbox actually just switched off. Wow. My Xbox just completely switched off. Yeah. My Xbox is very, very hot. Just touching it now. Incredibly warm. So we're out of the race here. That's quite annoying. I'm gonna need wow. That was quite something. Was not expecting my Xbox to just freeze like that and turn off. Wow. Okay then. Let's just try and get back into this race as quickly as possible. Let's just see if we can get an invite back as quickly as possible. We're really going to need that. Oh, okay then. Yeah, can't really get back in without an invite, so that's going to be a bit of a pain. Do apologise for this. Can't really help your Xbox turning off. That was something extremely different. I'm going to need to wait. Depending on if anyone spins out or anything, hopefully we'll be able to get back in. Because there's nothing else I can do other than really wait. So we're probably missing out on quite a bit. Do apologise. Not at all sure how long we're going to be waiting, but you can blame my Xbox. and that is a promise. There we go, Nemesis has invited us. Thank you, Nemesis, I do appreciate that. I'm assuming Nemesis had a bit of a spin, maybe. Let's get straight back in. Do some more commentating here on this. Do apologise, you missed probably a good couple of minutes of the race. Here we go, getting back in. Straight back in here. Oh wow, that was not what I was expecting to see. We've got here our 1-2 for Williams so far, and we've also got Giles here. Giles said earlier he's going to try a cheeky strap, which it looks like he has done. Give me 1 second, I need to just mute everyone. It's better. Right. Back in. So Nemesis down here at P13. Not sure what happened to him. He's on the hards now. Also got G-Bright here. Got Juliman here in the Toro Rosso. Lisa Mender here in the Alfa Romeo. Hanko in the Racing Point. Just behind Kingly Sheep, and Scotty F1 here in 7th in the McLaren. Robson up in P6. Lovely helmet. Do you like it? Sector 2 yellow flag. I do not know what's happened. CJ? Maybe? Nope. I'm not sure then. There's been a Sector 2 yellow flag. Robson has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Let's go back up to the top. So Giles here in the Toro Rosso with obviously the lovely Honda engine. I do believe Loveland is just on his tail. Loveland appears to have pitted. He's on the mediums now. What about these two? Alan is still on mediums, and so is Kenzax. I reckon they'll be going to hards, maybe at some point. Maybe even softs, depending on how long they last on these tyres. It depends on how they last on these tyres. Loveland really eager to get past Giles here. Loveland's really eager. He's waiting his point. He's trying, really trying. He's not managing to get past. Giles is really trying. Kingly Sheep with a 3-second time penalty as well. Quite a lot of time penalties here. No wonder though. Here we go on the straight. Loveland has a DRS on him, and a beautiful overtake there, right in front. Let's see if he can catch up. I mean, probably not. A good 7 seconds, 8 seconds on Alan here. Let's go a bit further down the back. Take a look at this A Renault here. Robson in the Renault. The Real Loveland also having a 3-second time penalty here. This is all going to go against their final time. Some of them worse than others. Scotty here on the hards. Scotty, if anything, he's going to be the one to pit probably last, I reckon. Everyone following him in that train there. See Kingly Sheep eager to get that P7, really eager, as well as Hanko back there really trying to get his place. You can see Hanko taking it a slight bit wide to all the others. He's eager, he wants the place, he really wants the place. Hanko coming in quite nicely. Losing a little bit of time to Kingly there. Oh, he's coming back in though, and through that corner. Just managing to maybe slip a couple of extra fractions of a second there, and he's got a 3-second time penalty for yep, there you go again. Hanko really likes going off a track. That's gonna really severely affect his time if he doesn't pack up doing each of the corners in. Here we go, CJ Allen into the pits here. Let's see how this affects his time. Loveland, is he going to come in? No, he's not. So he takes P2. His teammate up there, Allen, going through. Let's watch. And he's back out. Robson's still a good. Oh, is he gonna take P5? Yes he is, I reckon. I do think he's taking P5, yeah. No, actually, no. Ah. Are all of those people below an entire lap behind everyone? Oh no, it's because Alan got out before Robson. I thought Robson was still in the pits. Have a look at the Ferrari will frizzle here. Not too bad around that section there. Let's set that to the fastest lap there. So you can see here, Loveland actually having the fastest lap of the race. Leasing Mender actually having a 120, despite being in P13. And Robson hitting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. There he is, on to the hards there. Coming out the pit lane. So Scotty here on the hards, just as I was suspecting. 15 laps old, these hards are. His time is really showing, you know, 2 seconds behind on the best time. Hopefully he fits some mediums, or maybe maybe some softs, who knows. Maybe he'll try and get his time back. Kenzak's into the pit here in P1. Here we go. Hitting the pit lane, and Loveland into P1. 11 lap old mediums here on a 120. Fastest up the race. Could he be taking pole today? There you go, there's a back marker just there. Leasing Mender. About to be caught up by Loveland by the looks of it. With how Loveland's driving, I don't see why he wouldn't. Leasing Mender is on 1 lap old mediums though. His tyres are a lot more new and probably have a bit more grip than Loveland's. Can't lie, this is making for a very interesting race, this track. Just onto the side of the track there. Loveland cutting corners quite a bit. Could this be another time penalty for him? Who knows? Will Frizzle quite a bit behind him, probably a good few seconds there. Loveland really trying to get his gain on Mender here. .121.42 lap there. He's losing time. He's gonna need to pit soon. I reckon probably quite soon, especially with Giles here as well on the hards. 16 lap old, 17 now. Scotty F1 as well. Also on some older tyres. Still being one of the slowest laps of the race, but still managing to keep P6. Here is Alan on the hards. 3 lap old hards against 17 lap old hard tyres. Will Frizzle with a 3-second time penalty. These guys are really trying it on each other. Here he is, he's getting the time. Nope. Giles absolutely took off through that corner. And he's lost the gap. There we go, he's gaining it again onto the side of the track a bit. He's desperate for this position. Giles doing really well on some very old hards. He's really showing it through the corners though. Giles not choosing to stop yet. Kingly Sheep P10, he's on well, he'll be 1 lap hards now when he reaches the line. Hanko there in P11, obviously down into P11 because he is pitted, more than likely. Loveland really doing well in this race, having pitted and still being P1 with the fastest lap of the race. We're going to have to choose a driver of the day at some point. I mean, Scotty into the pits there on the mediums, P6 coming out. Beautiful. Still managing to keep P6. Sector 2, CJ Allen. Maybe he did something wrong there? Giles is far ahead of him, so yeah. Let's have a look at Will Frizzle here. We haven't had a look at the Ferrari in a while. Let's go to the back of the pack, shall we? See what Leasing Mender's doing on these mediums. Nemesis overtaking Hanko. Some nice team rivalry. Looks like Loveland is overtaking Mender as he's a back marker. Could it be? Yeah, it could be. It could be the 2 racing points next up for Loveland's prey list. I will say the hards are significantly slower than the mediums, and it's quite showing in the racing points laps. The pair of them both fluctuating within about half a second of each other, especially with hards they tend to be very durable, yet very hard to race with. So Giles has gone and pitted. He's on some mediums here. The same with Scotty. He pitted about a lap or two ago. "14 laps for this race to go." I've got my eyes really on Loveland here, unless he makes a bad mistake. At Kingly Sheep with a 3-second time penalty. There's a lot of penalties going out this race. Loveland absolutely flying there. Loveland's on a 15 lap old mediums. He should be pitting sometime soon. I wonder what tyre he'll be going on to. Probably the hards, maybe. Who knows? So CJ Allen in the pits for the mediums. I do remember, actually, did Allen pit before? Allen really showing off his new tyres there. Flying through these corners compared to what he has been. Sector 2, there's been an incident. Oh! Juliman spinning through that turn. Here comes the Ferrari of G. Bryce. Juliman lost a place, maybe 2 there. Who knows? Nemesis with a 3-second time penalty. Nemesis, this just hasn't been his race so far. I mean, spinning out twice by the looks of it. We missed the other one. And Giles, wow, on the mediums, 119.9. Very fast. Giles is really, really catching up. So, who knows, maybe Giles' secret strategy here is probably quite paying off. Have a look at Hanko. 4 lap old hards, and he's onto the grass a little bit there. Here we go, Loveland into the pits here. He's going to lose a place or 2 maybe. I do hear a car. That's not him, that is Mender. Taking his P13 back after the blue flag. This, however, sounds like, yep, Kenzak's and Frizzle both taking their spots. However, Frizzle and Kenzak's are going to have to pit at some point, which means Loveland is going to end up taking his place back. So he's on some more mediums. Flying through this corner. Let's go take a look at Scotty here in the McLaren. We'll say quite a significant gain in places from P13 up to P5. Do you know what? I'm going to straight up give Scotty my driver of the day. Scotty, definitely some brilliant driving today. My driver of the day. Right there. And especially now he's hitting the mediums with 120s. He's really gaining some time on everyone. I will say Scotty is my driver of the day. Let's take a look at Giles here. Giles hitting another fastest lap. Wow. Giles is determined. He wants to catch up. Let's take a look and see. He's a good 15 seconds behind, unfortunately. G. Bryson to pits there on the hards, and looked like a rough entry into those pits there. He's on 20 lap old hards, so yeah, he was due some new ones. Getting out of there nicely. However, losing a lot of time, a lot of places. Going back to P12. Let's take a look at Mender here. Let's see how he attempts to catch up. And oh my god! Loveland, 118. Wow. Loveland setting the new fastest lap of the race. Just keeps getting faster and faster. Drivers ahead using both hard tyres. You can see him just in the distance there. Loveland wants his P1 back. And maybe he will get his P1 back. Leasing Mender hitting a 3-second time penalty there. Loveland really doing... Wow, you can see he's getting closer and closer to these hard tyres. He's not at all disappointing. Sector 1, Hanko retired from the session. What has happened to Hanko there? Oh, he's into the wall. Wow. There goes a racing point then. Hanko hitting the wall, presumably. Unfortunate to Hanko there. With only 9 laps to go. Sector 2, there has been an incident. Not showing any signs of an incident. Could have been just a false. Hanko, really unfortunate in this race, as well as his teammate Nemesis. They've both really gone badly in this race. Quite unfortunate to race point there, and wow, Robson with a 3-second time penalty, and Loveland here hitting the DRS on Kenzak's, and does he overtake him? He does. Nicely done. Next up on his list is Frizzle. He wants those places, and he wants those points especially. Question is, will he get those places? Kenzak's with a 3-second time penalty, and Bryce with a 3-second penalty. There's going to be a lot of penalties handed out this race, I'll tell you. Loveland gaining on Will very easily on these mediums. Will gonna need to pit this lap, I reckon. Does he pit? No, he doesn't. Will wants to stay out on these hards. Bad choice, bad choice. And there we go. Loveland taking the DRS on him. Will letting him go completely. Will knows he can't fight this. He's taking the inside, but not accomplished there. That take. Yep. 21 lap old hard. He tried to undercut him there through that turn, through turn 1, and didn't quite cut it. Loveland really cutting some corners here. I can see another penalty coming in the next couple of laps, to be completely honest. Loveland coming up to some back markers here. Mender being that unlucky back marker. I will say that does kind of hurt you a little bit. Seeing the first place driver come flying past you, knowing you're in last. He's getting close and Mender has to let him through on the blue flag. Loveland really showing no sign of slowing down or any mistakes either. Sector 1 and Sector 2 there's been a incident. Can't really be bothered to go look at what that is because I always end up being too late to the party. And oh, he cuts that corner with another 3-second penalty. That's really gonna come off of his overall time. Let's go have a look at Scotty, our driver of the day today then. Into 5th, P5. Absolutely determined. Can he last the rest of the race on these tyres? Juliman certainly can't last the rest of the race on his tyres. 21 laps old. And they're hard tyres. Will Frizzle also going to need a pit soon, I reckon. Unless he feels like staying out on these 23 laps old. Well, Kenzak's coming in behind him. Sector 2 has been an incident. CJ Allen spinning out by the looks of it. Let's have a look at Giles. So Giles said earlier he's going to try a cheeky strap. That cheeky strap has put his Toro Rosso up in 4th. So that strap is really working out for him. On the mediums, 10 laps old. Loveland only running on 7 lap old. And oh my god, is people off the track again? Mender. Something wrong with Mender's engine by any chance? Wow. Mender's engine not at all sounding good. Don't know if that's a glitch, but that doesn't sound very good at all. Four laps to go in this Hungarian Grand Prix. And Mender looking to have a strong pole here. Bouncing across those curbs. Let's not forget that Loveland has a good couple of penalties here. two Ferraris down there. Obviously one of them being in P11 and the other in P2. Kenzak and Giles both sitting third and fourth. Into lap 32 here, out of 35 on the Hungarian Grand Prix. Loveland looking to have the second youngest tyres on the track at the moment. Let's have a look at Nemesis here after having quite a poor start and a poor race so far. P10. Still looking better than his teammate Hanko, who unfortunately ended the race. Sector 2, there's been a incident. Must have been the Ferrari there of Will Frizzle, I reckon. He had to let somebody through. Do believe that was... Well, we're now into lap 33. Only 2 more laps to go and we will be seeing our winner cross that finish line. That is about 5 minutes away. Less than 5 minutes away, actually. Sector 2 again, another yellow flag. Julieman? Nope. There's always a yellow flag and you don't know where it is, or why. Julieman on 24 lap old hards. Will Fizzle on 26 lap hards. He's had those hards for quite a long time, hence why he's in P2. I wouldn't be complaining if I was him, especially being in P2, being so close to the end of the race. Sector 1, there's been a incident. Let's go to the back here. CJ Allen obviously coming down from up in P1 down to P5, around about that area down to P9. His teammate really thriving this race in P3, running the hards. Nemesis with a 3-second time penalty there, obviously for cutting corners, and I saw a bit of oh, Scotty just losing that end, and G Bryce with a 3-second time penalty also. This race is looking... Oh, somebody onto the... That looks like Kingly Sheep there. Or on that 34, 35. Loveland coming in for his final lap. Scotty F1 with a 3-second time penalty. His first one, I think, so far. Here he goes. Lap 35. Final stretch. Let's see how Loveland does through this lap. 12 lap old mediums, they're starting to probably get quite worn now, losing quite a bit of grip. Nemesis right there. Obviously a back marker to Loveland now. gonna have to let him pass at some point, I reckon, this lap. Leasing Mender with a 3-second time penalty, down in P12. Nemesis onto the side there, letting him through. This is looking absolutely perfect for Loveland. Here he comes. And you have your winner. Loveland wins the Hungarian Grand Prix here at Race Spec. Absolutely amazing job to Loveland. Brilliant race today for Red Bull. Will Frizzle coming in P2 and Kenzak's in P3. Behind him is Giles in P4. His strat really worked. P4, brilliant. Here comes Scotty in P5 in his McLaren. My driver of the day, currently. There he goes. Brilliant race to Scotty, and here comes the Renault of Hobson into that turn. Quite a bit of distance between everyone, to be completely honest. We've got Juliman and Kinley behind there. And there we go, P6 for Robson, P7 for Juliman, and that concludes our Hungarian Grand Prix. Congratulations to Loveland and also our driver of the day, Scotty, today. Absolutely brilliantly raced. We're going to see if we can get a interview with Loveland. Brilliantly raced onto the podium here. We're going to go and get an interview with Loveland. Absolutely brilliant race to watch that was. Let's go get into the interviews. So we'll be interviewing Loveland today. Brilliant race. Let us invite Loveland to a party and get some information from Loveland. Hello, Loveland. Don't actually can you? Can you just speak for me quickly? Don't quite know if I can hear you. Hello? Oh wait, my mic's off, yes. Hello, Loveland, welcome. Brilliant win today. We'll say you really had some distance on a lot of the race. Plenty of drivers were good couples of seconds behind you. And a lot of these drivers tended to make quite a lot of spinning into certain turns. You didn't really seem to spin. You tended to cut corners more than spin, which isn't a bad thing. It just means you're using quite a bit of tactic. I will say, I couldn't have done that at all. But very, very good race. Personally, how do you think that went?
got me so much pace, and I overtook. Who was it? Overtook Kenza and Will in like one lap. So it was a nice little comeback. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a really good comeback. I will say a lot of the other drivers are quite unfortunate. Hanko, for example, Hanko, I think he chuffed his race around lap 26. He ended up into the wall. As well as
yeah.
teammate Nemesis, he span twice. Do you reckon your teammate did well, or
He did well. He had a few mistakes, but wasn't some weren't his fault. But he drove well, and he's
yeah,
had a
yeah,
few bad performances in the past few races. So it's nice to see him actually making a bit of progress.
brilliant. Well, Giles said earlier he's going to try a cheeky strat. He tried that cheeky strat. He ended up P4. Do you reckon you've got some competition now?
I mean, we'll have to wait and see for the next races. But he had a lot of pace when I came out of the pits. He was setting fastest laps, and I was a bit worried. I can't lie, but
Yeah, he did.
it panned out quite well.
He set a 119, and you came back a good couple of laps later with a P. I think it was a 118, something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
118.7, I think.
and that kind of blew me away after watching Giles. What GP is it next? Do you know?
uh, Belgium? Yeah, Spa.
Belgium. Brilliant. Going to be watching Spa GP next. Here on Respect TV. Hope you guys all enjoyed watching. I'll catch you in the next GP next Tuesday. Bye bye.